Alright, bet. There we go. That what the fuck I trying to figure out right there. I'm about to walk my pits through the motherfucking woods where all the homeless people and the damn bears and shit be. These motherfucking homeless people be sleeping over some black bears, some alligators. I mean, I get it. I won't give a fuck too much either, but damn, they could have picked a better spot. Them dudes who sleep in town, they be getting money from all them rich old white ladies. They be bringing them breakfast every morning and shit. Would be cool as fuck. But I just couldn't be living homeless like that. I be seeing these homeless YouTubers actually kind of making money. Like this one dude, like Yeshua or something, he a black man with a face tattoo, like that Tyson tattoo. He actually kind of got him like a little wooden cabin. And he actually, build on that shit. I kind of respect that. He cool. So, that fat one I done roll. How y'all doing tonight? Any of y'all having some troubles in life? Y'all got some shit y'all want to talk about? My old lady won't give me a head because she say it make her jaw hurt. That's some rough shit in life. I mean, damn. An hour long blow, that ain't too much to ask for, is it? I mean, shit, maybe I could be an asshole. What y'all folks think all this shit going on in the world with, like, the presidents and, like, the stupid little riots and the little wars and shit and just all the laws they trying to fuck with? If they start fucking with the gun laws, all y'all white folks need to take a page out of the old school white folks books, and the black folk currently take it out of their books and all stick together. Because that's our problem, we don't stick together. We need to go take all the straps we need, and we need to go make motherfuckers be held accountable. If shit start going wild, don't let them just run over us, because we ran the world for how long? They a reason, because we bad as fuck. Don't let that shit change. Man, I'm so disappointed I ain't found a boy big enough to breed with her yet. Hey, ain't nobody around here got the right one. I could take my ass up there to my Georgia house and shit, find one in one day. But too much shit going on lately. Maybe go up there and make some moves lately. Hook up my homeboy Savo. Work on some music. Work on some tattoos. Work out a little bit more. Healing up a little bit after my little motorcycle wreck. My old lady, she finally became a nurse. So now that we done putting her through school, my ass might go back to school. I ain't sure what for. I can make as much money as most motherfuckers do. Just by fucking knowing people and driving a couple places. I mean, it's risky, but it's easy. It is till you get too old for that shit. And I'm right about that age. Karma's starting to come back and get a motherfucker. Had to worry if people want to shoot at me. Like a tire exploded on my motorcycle in the back of my truck the other day. I thought somebody shot at me. Had to go ask the lady at the store, hey, am I bleeding back here in the back? Because I couldn't tell. I was all sweaty. High as hell. Had no idea. Alright, come on, which way you walking? Hit this way. These dogs right here fucking shit up. Especially this young pit. Her parents, ooh, they were bad. Her mama came from Vic. Him and Killer Mike, they had some dog breeding going on. They make some bad fucking dogs. But apparently, they said her mom just was too little. So I bred her with the biggest bully I could find and made some stout motherfucking dogs. And then this old bird dog, hound dog thing up here kind of look like a bulldog. They say he like 17 different dogs. People dropped him and all his family off at a lake inside a little kennel in the middle of the night for the gators or something to eat them. So I was like, hell no. We gonna find them a home. And luckily, well not luckily, it was sad. My girl had just died. So I surprised my daughter, well, my niece that I adopted. I surprised her, my wife, with a new puppy that had the same markings and thin hair like my current pit. And after about 3 days, they became best buddies. This motherfucker, he was potty trained within 2 days. She showed him right off the bat, nah, you don't use the bathroom inside. Nah, you don't do this. He don't be chewing shit up, fucking nothing up. He checked the perimeter of the yard. He heard people like a damn shepherd does. He fucking hit hard. He fight real good. And I think his jaws will actually lock, it seems like. I don't know if he just real strong and ain't letting go or if they actually lock him. But Nene right here, her shit actually locked. Her locked. You gonna have to get like a damn little bitty like wooden stick out the damn kitchen, like a real hard one, try to pry her jaws apart. Or sometimes find like a real big railroad spike type thing, like a fucking big spike nail, put it in there and pry it apart. She don't let shit. Just like a woman, huh? They do not let shit go. The dude that let's say I sell car parts to, hang drywall for, alright. He got this pit. He good looking. He buckskin, but he don't take good care of that dog, even though he still look halfway decent. But his genetics just ain't what I'm looking for. I want something more like straight XXL bully, because her grandpa was one of Big Boy's bullies, and I'm trying to get that back. I'm talking about, I want my pit to be straight muscle and cut. I remember when I was little, my granddad, he was in a dog fighting. He had a pit that ripped apart a new fucking Camaro that my aunt had brought over because a cat ran from him and ran up in the fender weller at the Camaro and got in the engine bay. And this dog name was Bullfrog. He ripped that whole fucking Corvette apart to try to get that cat. And finally, he did get that motherfucker and crushed that motherfucker and ate it whole, threw it up, ate his ass again. He motherfucking was just like that. But he was cool with kids and shit. I grew up like fighting chickens and dogs, but I was a little kid being made to by adults. I wasn't just, I'm not just a fucked up person. Like, I'll fight a chicken still, don't get me wrong. Because I'm going to eat that motherfucker after. But a dog, like, I let him play fight just to show who's boss. But nah, you ain't about to really fight no dog in front of me. Now, my dog might fight you. Like this one right here. Her mama, she was a little light-skinned, brown red nose. She used to pull me back away from fights. When I go to get into a fight, she'd grab me by my shirt and start pulling me away. And then whenever I start bumping with somebody, she would start biting the person. Had to get into a fight with someone about a year and a half ago over this dog and her mama, the red nose I was telling you about, 'cause she was real old. Dude had a Great Dane count come out jumping on him and shit. And she real old, so I didn't want to get hurt. And I kept telling drunk ass, get your dog. He was just ignoring it. His wife out there trying her best. Little lady couldn't do it. He just ignoring it. So I cussed him out. He want to act hard, try to grab my neck. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of short. I mean, I ain't like no fucking midget or nothing. I'm just an average fucking white boy, I guess. But this was a tall ass cracker. He grabbed me by my throat. I started banging that motherfucker in the head, knocked him on his ass, and as soon as I did, both my pits went for that motherfucker's face. I had to snatch them back, and this motherfucker was still stupid and drunk enough to keep following me down the driveway. Every time he did, I just kept knocking him on his ass. He tried to tell the cops he wasn't following me home. He just kept falling, trying to get up. Like, motherfucker, how you gonna fall a quarter mile up the driveway? Got your ass whooped that long. Me and him, we cool now. Like, if I see each other, we explain it. I tell him, like, look, you were drunk fucking up, and he even telling me that he got sober and shit. Like, good, proud of you, glad I can help. Cause we were living in the meth trailer park before we got this nice house we in now. Cause we was saving up while my wife was in college and shit, and we was adopting my niece. We just bought like this big 2-bedroom camper. Man, it was the wildest living in that trailer park, and I had to beat so many people up. Even had a lady, like a big old bush lady, try to jump on me. Putting her down, bitch, kneed me in my nose and shattered that shit. You lucky. Normally, I'd be fucking you up. I said, if my old lady was here, I'd make her come outside and beat the dog shit out your ass. If my mama was here, she'd have came out and shot your ass. And I don't even like my mama. Fucking stupid people. She thought she was gonna try to beat up one of my neighbors over a deal that went wrong or something, but my neighbor old as fuck. She's like an elderly lady, and these was two young, like, teenage girls. But one was a teen, the other probably like 30-something. So I just told her, like, hey, do it the right way, call the cops. You ain't about to be doing that. She gonna call me a punk bitch, spit in my face, pushing. I tried to let it slide, but after about the second time of this big old Shrek-looking bitch punching me, and I ain't talking about just like a girl punch. I'm talking about she kind of hit like she must have some brothers. I was like, hell no. I popped her back, let her know. And then I just threw that bitch to the ground, held her down. And while I was holding her down, she threw her knee up, hit me right in the fucking nose, shattered that shit. About 3 days after I got out of having surgery from getting hit in the face with a bat during a real fight. Y'all know how much it is to get some teeth put in? Like, you need like a whole new grill and shit. This gonna be in between 20-something thousand and 30,000. Fucking crazy, bro. My last visit, about 2,800. One for that, for like, it was, I think, just 23. One of them was just 350. This next one gonna be about $4,000. They gotta keep putting bone and shit in my jaw. I got hit in the face with a bat because people couldn't do it one-on-one. After I beat up they homeboy, they felt some type of way. I learned though, don't pull up the motherfuckers' houses thinking you just about to run shit. Tell them pull up on mutual ground. Or if they dumb enough to pull up to your house and you live in the right state, pop that ass. I get these wooden cigar tips from the dispensary. Put about 1 gram, maybe 1.5 grams in one of these blunts. I don't use blunts, I use on hemp wraps. Cause tobacco just ain't good for you, you know. These things be hitting though. Them vapes hit too though. I had a fire ass vape, but my little brother, he just got out of probation the other day. He been in prison for a minute. He asked me for one, and I like, shit. I still gave it to him though. I had another. I got piles of weed like hoes got clothes. I got bullets like rich niggas got Jordans. I got nuts like a motherfucking pecan tree. They ain't that big, but you know they gonna fucking be there. Nah, I'm joking about that last one. They been getting big as fuck. When I was living in the camper, bro, I'd have to hold my junk up, make sure it didn't hit the water, man. Like either like my junk or my bears. Recycle. All that is natural hemp and bamboo and marijuana. Ain't nothing bad going back to the earth. I'm partially native. I respect the land, my nigga. And I say nigga because I don't need no motherfucking impasse. Nobody need a cracker pass. This ain't a bus. Motherfucker, come check me. I know how it feel to be a slave more than most motherfucking black people do. Ain't a black person alive really know how it feel to be a slave. That's how it is. I ain't being racist, untrue. And I got black folks all in my family. Like I said, I ain't just white. My favorite nieces and nephews, most of them black. Well, mixed. But they all cool as fuck. All my redneck friends, they know I ain't racist. They know I don't get like down like that. And most of them don't neither. All my black friends, they know the redneck fucking rap music I listen to ain't nothing racist. They know the rebel flag tatted on my arm ain't nothing racist. I just tell them I'm a fucking little Dixon. Where you from? And I really know about history. Shit wasn't about no slaves. Shit was about money. We was the first to offer to free slaves if they can't fight for us. But the union was like, oh hell no, we gotta get on that. Ebonics, how black people talk ghetto, that actually came from white people from England. And they moved to America and stuff, and they lived in the slums and in the ghettos, and we talk real ghetto English. And that's how them black people learned to talk, was by us talking real ghetto English. So they English been real ghetto since. A lot of people just too dumb and just believe everything they told. Like, nah, I believe oral tradition. I don't believe what the fuck a school government telling me. The government been lying to us for how long? Been giving people shots that gave them herpes and shit. Giving the whole black community herpes just to see what the fuck happened. Using black soldiers to test just because they felt like they could die. Hell, they had a whole fucking community, like a town full of people. They was white people too. That they just kept exposing the radiation to see what would happen. And it fucked them up. That shit ain't right. So the reason I don't show my face much on this thing, because I've been having my facial surgery. All my teeth got broken. Well, most of them. And my bone did. And they had to do bone grafts and put in new teeth. And that shit's expensive. Even with what they say is a real good dental service. Or dental insurance. Delta. But shit. Like I say, I'm still paying $2,800 just to go in and get 3 teeth and some damn bone grafts. But my jawbone is fucked up. That's why I ain't even fighting people right now. You try me, you gonna catch something. You either gonna get popped, you gonna get slopped. They gonna be wiping the floor like somebody done butchered the pig. They gonna be cleaning the wall like somebody just did a hit. Us country boys down here in the South do not miss. Well, I mean, some do, but That gang, they ain't really from the South. Mine from the swamp and the hills. All y'all motherfuckers come here to party. I grew up here partying every fucking day. Hunting gators, fishing every day, fighting and drinking every day. Busting guns every day. Y'all think paying my city sweet? Ask around, there's a lot of gang shit right here. Motherfuckers keep dying around here too. And nobody knows. It ain't hard to go miss around here. Swamps, gators, holes, bunch of land, people ain't gone. Shit rough. My gramps did, but he used to do shit like that apparently. He went to jail for, what's that shit called? He had some of them plates and he was making fake money back in the day. But he went to jail for some other shit too. Like he be doing like little heists and shit and doing some shootings and like basically little thug shit. Boy look smooth as fuck though. But he was short as hell. I'm like 5'7", he probably come up to my chin. That's why I don't like living in this rich ass community, man. They lame and boring. Like I could be out there in Northwest Georgia. Folks could be outside walking around right now. That be shit going. Motherfuckers playing basketball somewhere. I don't be taking my dogs on a long ass walk, but I ain't about to do that today. I ain't gonna lie. Took a couple Perkies and my Xannies. Smoked that fat blunt. I'm stumbling like I'm drunk. Shit. I don't even know y'all can fucking hear me. I don't know if they can fucking hear me. But I know in the streets some niggas feel me. They near me. I walk through the crowd, they clear me. Why they hiding? What they scared of? Fuck around, they just might get a haircut. Skin they hair like a barber. You know what it is, boy. I'm the shit starter. Pumping iron, ho. That fire, ho. 995 in a fire, in that bus will float. You know what it is, cock and reload. 30, 50 round, 26, either way you go. Well, I got drums and I can go. You know I got more ammo in the bag, yo. Fuck around, I leave your mama sad, ho. That's just the way it is. It ain't my fault. You ain't got no dad, bro. I was raised in the foster system. And that's just how it is, so ain't no bitch. Had to come up how you get it. Do it how you live. You know what it is, and there's no fucks given. Thanksgiving, hungry. It's Christmas. In my pockets feeling bummy. Used to live slummy. Used to live projects. Used to live trailer parks. Now where I'm at, y'all motherfuckers can't even park. HOAs and shit. Had it up, dreaded up, walking around with two hit, smoking and blunts. Cracks looking like who this? They probably thinking I'm foolish. But in the hood, they seen the babies, they like, ooh, who this? They knew I was gonna be hot from a young age. Knew this. Outcast. And kinda blew it. But I could probably hit them up and come up with some new shit. Remember, I'm smooth, bitch. Dude had me in a movie in some old school whips, playing a bootlegging gangster. That ain't far from my shit. He know the story, he know who I am, he know I'm kicked on me. He know I'm from the shit, he know I'm from the sticks. He even wanna come see what the South really buy, bitch. He wanna do the mud trucks, he wanna do the big things. He wanna see how we do, and white boys who let their chain hang. He ain't even know white folks game, man. He ain't know we had our own slang. He knew we like big trucks, but he ain't know that we move cocaine. He thought it's all Hank Hill, propane. But I had to break it down real slow, man. Tell him how it is. Tell him how we live. Tell him what it is when you got no fuss to give. It is, it's rough. Motherfucker being little all tough. Blowing the sandwiches, stealing from the store. You know what it is, eat it up, all the flow. Being hard time, no milk, homie. Sorry about that. My mind went somewhere else. And the people watching had to reach behind the belt. You never know. I got enemies from here to Toronto. I hit many licks. I done plenty shit. Got them all mad. They all hating me. It's a cool. They envious. But one day I know we're gonna be into this. Any hot shit, it's hot mix. You might think you is, but you not, bitch. Take your shot, shit. You might hit. Do what you do. You know how many ain't make it who ain't blue? 'Cause they never try. 'Cause he had a homie that lie. Put him to the side, said, don't do that. Do this instead. Hit lips, homie. That's how we make the bread. Nah, buddy. Make it your own way. And I learned that way too late. I'm in there and I'm back. Luckily as a grown up, I ain't have to serve them. Ain't have to serve that. No big time. It's all county. I did my probation. Walked away. No felony. Bitch, you got a right to kill. I live in Florida. It's quite ill. I'm high as fuck. Is this alright still? I should probably eat some. Nigga need a meal. Too. Might help my stomach. Cause I feel like a couple pills in there around me. Trying to hit that motherfucking puffer. Now they hit that motherfucking puffer. Wish it was a fine bitch around so I could stuff her. Damn, man. Need to get y'all some lives of us off in the mud trucks having fun, shooting guns and shit. This just me doing my first couple live streams because I ain't really been able to do them until I got my subscribers up. So this just me fucking off. And I ain't had nothing to do because I got to walk my dogs at night while it's not hot because they black fur. And the heat down here in Florida, it just get them. Especially this one. As soon as she knows she going outside, the girl from pit, she start breathing and panting hard, like she got some type of asthma. Even if she just sitting in the car, she breathing and panting hard. Even with the window and AC up, she doing it. It's weird. Some crazy lady tried to call the cops on me one day for it. I love cussing at old dumb people. I don't give a fuck. I beat up an old person, really. I mean, not too old, but if they old enough to get popped, or if they old enough to come put their hands at me, like the old dude I beat up over the dog thing, he grabbed me by the neck, and I got PTSD from some shit when I was younger, and probably the rest of my life too. But I had to mop him right quick. Yeah, got this one dude, you can see his skull. Took a stick to his head a couple times because they said he slapped my little niece who was like 7 at the time. I went to ask if it's true because my sister a lying bitch, right? And the dude hauled off, hit me in the nose off the bat, so I assumed he did it. I started banging with him. He actually hit kind of hard because he strung out on meth or something like that, they said. But he was hitting hard. I was still getting him. And then someone else jumped in, tried to separate us. We get out in the yard. He start hitting again. He hit me with a good one, and I was kind of like, oh shit, that one feel like it might ring my bell. So I told my wife, hand me something out the car that I carried to walk motherfuckers. And she was about it back then. So she went and got it. I bust dude in the head so much you could see this dude's skull. Like, there were little parts of his skull still sticking in my piece of wood. But he had a restraining order not to be at that house. He came in there, started trying to fight my sister, and then supposedly slapped the kids, so I tightened him up. And then the kid's stepdaddy, he was a punk, he ain't even do nothing. But I tightened him up a bunch too. Here we go, turn that flash off, make it look a little better. Man, my sister, she got all kinds of baby daddies. None of them pay child support. None of them had nothing to do with the kid's life. She ended up settling on this last baby. I think, don't have no proof, but allegedly to one of my aunts. Beautiful little girl, but it was a better life for her, honestly. Then I raised the oldest girl, but eventually I got adoption of her and raised her because she had it real rough. She had been molested and all types of shit. So she had all kinds of rough. And then got a little boy a couple years younger than her. He's starting to be a thug. He's wanting to kind of be me, and it's, making me reflect on some shit. He even trying to use my name because his name, Michael, and my birth name Michael, but he trying to go by my nickname. Like, he even trying to get like the braids like me. He want dreads. He want to be in the street like me. And I told him what it gets him. I showed him what it gets him. He knows what it gets him, but he thinks because I've been lucky and I made a lot of money off of it that he gonna, end up like me. I lucked up before I got out of doing shit like that. Like, I was real lucky. Like, real lucky. But he ain't got no one to look out for him like that, especially if, like, his daddy is, like, straight up snitched 1,000. I've had to put hands on him so many times, it's ridiculous for slimy shit. He'd rather go beg a motherfucker. He'd rather go knock on every door on his street and beg them than go to work. That's him. But there's so many other daddies who don't take care of the kids of hers either. So I gotta step in, cakes for birthdays, toys, Christmas, hook them up with Easter, try to make sure they got clothes for school and shit. And that's hard, man, when you got your own shit going. My wife got all kinds of health bills, but I still care and love about my nephews. And I don't even though they ain't going through what me and my siblings went through, I still want them to go through better. Like, I want them to have to eat good. I want them to dress good. I want them to have a good education. And I don't want them to go to jail. Especially when I was no teenager. Like, little dude and his homies was stealing liquor from Dollar General, going back getting drunk. He been trying to fight his mama and stuff. But I know if I go put hands on him, it ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Because people did that to me and it didn't help, man. The boy need a hug. People put hands on me thinking it was just prove the point that I'm better. Like, sometimes that shit backfires. With him, I can't raise him because of how bad he is. My wife a nurse, I don't need to jeopardize her stuff. And I also don't need to get in trouble for beating him. I wish I could talk him out of it. I done raised so many other people's kids, in my family that weren't mine. I was raising my little 14-year-old brother. He got out of juvie. I was raising him when I wasn't, but damn, 18 myself, 17, 18 myself. I ain't know what to do. I couldn't get enrolled in school because the foster people was worried I'd take their check that they get for them. They make it tough on motherfuckers. Couldn't even get no food stamps for little cat or nothing, you know what I mean? But other people got all kinds of checks for having me. It was wild. And they had that dental and the insurance and stuff my whole life. I ain't never see a dentist or a doctor till I was a grown man. Even though they had all that shit. But I remember seeing they kids who I think got dental because of us and insurance because of us. I remember always seeing them go.